Hey guys, what's up? Today we are creating another Fortnite miniature map. This is the agency. This is the biggest Fortnite map I have ever created. Maybe you remember the volcano and we made it erupt. And this one, this is what we are creating right now, is even bigger than the volcano. The agency. Well, I wanted to just create the agency, but then I saw this beautiful waterfall and the bridge and the lake, and so it became bigger and bigger, and while I was gigantic, even printed it out 3 times because, well, for now we are focusing on the landscape and the building only focus on this bigger Gamescom. I met the people behind the successful mobile RPG Summoner's War. Come to us celebrating Summoner's War's 6-year anniversary this year, and they remembered meeting me on Gamescom and what I was doing with clay. Over the next weeks, we'll be building a gigantic miniature map for Summoner's help of the guy who will in the studio as project, and I can't wait until it really gets started with the live streams. And if you like, we could even play together if webcam. The agency to create this like crap clay I would not need anymore, just to fill out the mountains, that they get some volume. And I ended up using old clay. I ended up using gray clay on the places where you can see the rocks later. And I used some aluminum foil. I'll show you that in a minute. Is to be part. He will guide you through the... I'll take each clay, which is normally a very thin layer. And I can tell you we are running closely at the area which is up to the stand, how they can. Back to the creation, we are adding some beautiful details. And the next building, how this architectural structure right on top. And this is the bigger building. Thankfully, I had another blueprint, and it almost looks like a stadium from on. But that's, of course, that's not true. With the entrance on of the agency, of course, I don't know if this is true. The wire. Well, somehow, but of course we will add some more details to that. I think you will be surprised how we'll do that. But for now, we are working on the ground. This is our construction site. We'll remove some clay because the landscape also plays an important role for the building itself. It has to be the exact same height. And the front, it's a little bit lower, and the backside, it's a little bit higher. And now that the building is often hardened, we can start painting the roof, for example, with gray and a beautiful outline with silver. Oh, look at that. We'll get there. Maybe we can make the statues a little bit more shiny. Whoa. And we can place it on the little island. A beautiful video. and the helicopter. Another boat launching spot again. And the stairs to the platform as well. Mountains and even the agents into me what the... And there is nothing. There has to be forest on the left side with a right there. Oh, look at that. With a white roof and this beautiful bridge. Well, I could have gone mad. Okay, it looks quite nice. This will be the what this. When I was playing, have another truck. We will add on the street, and we will glue all these details onto tiny people running around on this miniature map. Oh, maybe I can get in some ants. Well, during all my map tutorials I created trees in different ways. I used different materials, but this is the technique I like the most. It is made out of clay. And we will also add some really colorful orange and maybe a little bit hardening. Somehow the colors, well, they don't really fade, but they lose a little bit this strong shiny effect they have, especially the green I used for the grass, and that's okay. I can work with that. It took me a while to figure out how all the different clay colors are changing while often hardening. And most of the colors are not changing a lot, but this, I guess, and we're ready to go into the oven. Freshly baked landscape around the agency. Yeah, that's the official name of what we are creating right now. We can remove the barriers. I just stick some clay there that the liquid clay would not flow away. And this is the transparent polish, very thin white pen. That would be quite helpful. I'd appreciate that. Now that we place the helicopter, are able to walk. Could not believe it until I saw it. Go check it out in the game if you don't believe me. And with the silver pen, we finish our artwork. Guys, that's it! The agency and the landscape round!
Ecco come si fa questo video. Dovete fare tipo l'agenzia. Tipo che scrivo sul canale. Qualcosa. Eccetera. Adesso cambiamo video. No, non questo. No, ma che cosa sto scrivendo? No. Fa. Oh, questo. È verde. Evviva.
Sì, ci sono.
ed ecco questa l'agenzia. Iscrivetevi sul canale se vi è piaciuto questo video. Ok, abbiamo detto che come si chiama questo video, c'è la pubblicità. Noi sarebbe il Bruxelles. Ciao.